Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things today, but mainly showing you how I fixed my budget Unkillable team. I thought it was working perfectly when I showed it to you in the previous video, but by testing, I found out that there's a couple of broken pieces there, and I'll show you exactly how to fix them because probably if you're building a budget Unkillable team, you'll need to do exactly the same with yours. First, a couple of pieces of news. So the first piece of news is that there is a connection issues with some of the US players like myself. Especially, I'm not sure if it's only limited to Spectrum, one of the internet providers here in the US, or it's bigger than this. But basically, we cannot connect using that internet provider. So we have to use either 5G or be on VPN. So we are able to connect. We're chatting with Plarium about it in the Discord server. Hopefully it will get fixed soon. But if you're facing a similar issue, using a VPN, especially Proton VPN, it's a free one that you can use either on Android or on PC, can fix the problem, or using BlueStacks. These are the two workarounds till Plarium fixes the problem. The other piece of information that I wanted to share with you is Live Arena, which highlights the time problem that we have in the game right now. Like if you see here, I banned the nuker from this team, but it took me 18 minutes to take them down. That's a lot of wasted time. Anyway, so what else I wanted to show you before we dig into fixing the budget Unkillable. This is my Hydra run, my recent Hydra run. Again, I'm not, I guess with my team and level of gear, and I can easily do at least brutal, but I didn't have time with work and everything. What I wanted to show you here that Akemtum can do a lot of damage here. So if you have the cat, definitely use it on Hydra. The Hicks and poisons and that spread of damage and debuffs is really great for Hydra. Okay. My budget Unkillable team, what was broken and how I fixed it. So the first problem that you will face while building a budget Unkillable team is that you find that the stun target doesn't always be like the one you appointed, which in my case was Bulwark. As if I bring my like damage here, so that was a screenshot after I did a couple of modifications. So you notice that my average damage climbed from 24 to 28, which is great. It's still a 3 key, but yeah. So my stun target here is Bulwark. Okay. First of all, in the first few runs after you build the team, you have to watch it all the way to the end. It will be on auto after those couple of runs as described in the Deadwood Jedi page. But the important thing is that for you to keep monitoring it, because down the line, if you notice that the run is run is cut short, probably the stun target will be either Painkeeper or Maneater. How would you see that? If this happens, so that's the first main problem that you'll face. That means that the HP defense difference that we talked about. Bulwark, your stun target, it should be 120% more or less from Painkeeper's HP. HP should be the second in the team if we talk highest HP. Why is that? Because she's healing everyone based on her HP by her A2. Okay. The others don't make a difference. Maneater tend to have higher HP because he's an epic and he also like sort of an HP based champ, so his damage is based on attack. So anyways, talking about that, so highest HP in the team should be your stun target. Second in line must be Painkeeper. Defense wise, the stun target defense should be 200, 300 less than everyone else on the team to avoid that. If you follow these rules, you'll be okay. But then I showed the stats of the team in the previous video. But to solve the stun target problem, so for Acresia and Akemtum, they had higher defense anyway. So for Maneater, I needed to increase his HP a bit because he was too low in HP from the heals. Then for Painkeeper, If you remember, I think that Painkeeper was around 45k HP, while my Bulwark was 52. So my Bulwark now is 52.3. If I can give him a little bit more HP, I will. 1.9k defense. What I needed to do, I needed actually to regear Painkeeper to make sure that keeping the speed, of course, that her HP is a bit higher. So now she's like almost 52k. The difference between her and Bulwark is not that big. I'd like to make it bigger by giving him a bit more HP. And the main thing is that I had to give her a bit more defense. So 2.4k instead of, I think she was much lower than this. So that's defense is okay. I don't want her HP to be any more than this. I want actually to be just a little bit lower, or I'll try to glyph some more HP into Bulwark. Okay, so that's that. Do we have a key actually? So I don't have a key to show you what I mean here. First of all, let me show you after this adjustment, I can do 35 million on Nightmare. So we are very close to one keying Nightmare. So I'll get the top chest from both. I'll just increase some damage into my DPS. So I don't have the key to show you, but I'll tell you what it's about here. Let me bring back, not this one. Yep, this one. Okay. So on Deadwood Jedi's website, the Ultra Nightmare setup of this team, same speeds and everything, is that you should do with Man-Eater A3, then it doesn't matter. With Painkeeper, you do A1, A2, A1, and then set it on O2. So that's the setup on Ultra Nightmare. Why it worked fine, why it didn't do on Nightmare, so that's the second problem I faced once I fixed the HP and defense problem, is that the setup on Nightmare is set to Man-Eater A2 into A3, while Painkeeper A1, A1, O2. So that's exactly what's written on Deadwood Jedi's web page. The main thing that's missed from there, and I reach out to Deadwood Jedi on his Discord to make sure that the team is aware of this. Probably they'll just edit the page and add this part, that on Nightmare, the team won't be in sync if Painkeeper prioritized her A3, which she does by default for the AI. So when you're doing the AI setup for the team, everyone is using their default skills. You don't need to do anything. The only thing you need for Painkeeper is to set the priority for her, for her A2, which is the heal, not for her A3, which is the reset. Why? Because on Nightmare specifically, you do A1, A1, O2. The third skill she must use is the A2, not the A3. And she should always prioritize it going forward, so that team sync wise, she will always heal the team before the stun, and Bulwark will be the lowest and HP, and he will get the hit for the stun. So this is the only change that I've done to the team, and this is not mentioned on Deadwood Jedi's page. So for Ultra Nightmare setup, let me just repeat this. You use A3 from Man-Eater, and that's it. Painkeeper, A1, A2, A1, then set the comp on O2, and you're completely fine. On Nightmare, A2 into A3, Man-Eater, Painkeeper, A1, A1, O2. Only thing is that set the AI of the team for Painkeeper to prioritize her A2. When I have a key, I might show you in the next video, but I didn't want to delay this, getting this to you in case one of you is trying to build a similar team, so you know what the problem with this team is. Probably Deadwood keeps collecting those comps, and he puts at the top of the page who created it. Someone might have missed just copying the AI setup for the comp. I'll make sure to notify them so they edit it. If not, if you watch this video, and if you need any help, if the stun target is falling on the wrong person, if the team is not syncing up properly, please reach out to me. Just get on Discord, and we'll sort it out for you. By the way, something else while we're here. I am actually recruiting for our Acrisia clan. So that's our Void Guard clan. Notice the clan ID here, VGRD, because there's a couple of void guards. But that's our clan. We don't have many active members now. I'm the only one with the Acresia account to actually hit Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare, but I have them open here. So you have all clan boss difficulties open. What I would like to do, if you're getting top chest Nightmare, even with 4 keys, please join the clan. I would like to get Nightmare down consistently. If you're working on your Ultra Nightmare clan boss team, even better. And this is the only requirement. No CVC points, no Hydra requirement. Just hitting Nightmare or Ultra Nightmare clan boss is good enough for the clan. Or I'll tell you what, even if you're hitting Brutal, let's get Brutal down consistently while the clan grows. So if you meet any of these requirements, hit me on Discord. I'll add you to the clan Discord and you can join us. We're friendly, and of course, I'll provide guidance. I and our other in-game players from our parent clan will provide guidance to this mid-game clan. That was all that I wanted to talk to you about today, especially mentioning how I fix the budget Unkillable team and how you can do the same if viewers faces issues. If you're still facing issues, write a comment, hit me on Discord, and I'm happy to help. And I'll see you next time.